welcome to Do Better Podcast. I'm your host, Theo Coop, and we are back with video. Please subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. Back with another reaction, this time from Kendra G, and this one gets sad. Let's get to it.
Hey, Roseanne.
Hi, Kendra, I'm back. How are you?
You was here before, right?
Yes, I was.
You the one that's waiting on Jesus.
I came on the show tonight to tell you I have an update.
Okay, I'm ready for this update.
He found me. I want to thank you for letting me come on your show because you're so amazing. But he found me, and I'm so happy. I'm totally happy.
And if you guys don't know, this woman's second time on the show. She came on once before, and a couple of things I remember was that she lost her daughter fairly recently, and I believe that she was taking care of her grandchildren now because of that. And also, she'd been married a couple of times before, if I remember correctly.
And I plan on getting married, so I just want to give an update.
Wait a minute, you was just on my show. You already getting married? Tell me about this man.
I plan on getting married in October.
What? You're getting married in October?
Let's say this. My first husband and I dated for 2 months. 7 months later, we were married. My second husband and I dated for 1 month, and 2 months later, we were married. So when I find love, I find it forever, and this time it's forever, Kendra, and I'm so happy.
Okay, let's backtrack.
Okay,
you was on my show when? Like,
it's just been 5 months ago.
It was 5 months ago you're on my show?
It's been 5 months already, yes.
Are you sure? I don't think it was 5 months ago.
It's been 5 months.
Okay, you're on my show 5 months ago. And
I lost my daughter, remember?
Huh?
I lost my daughter in February, remember? And I moved here in March to Texas.
To Texas, yes. I remember that. Okay.
Yes.
So, okay. I remember the end that you...
April, May, June, July, and August, I've been dating.
Okay, so you've been June, July, August. So, yes. You're the one that told me you were a celibate for 7 years, right?
No, I'm the one who said I wanted to wait 7 years on God to give me my husband. And you said, well, what if it happens before then? And I was like, I'll take him. And it says, marry me on his forehead and certify God on his back. And he's here.
So, how did you meet this man? Tell me.
Well, I don't want to go on to my personal business, kids are on live face to everybody, but for you, I will tell you that I met a wonderful, godly man, and he fears God with his whole heart. He serves God 100%, and so do I. And he brings me so much joy. I've never found so much joy in all my life. I'm so peaceful. I'm happy. I'm just bubbly all over. Again.
You're bubbly all over again. I love this.
Yeah, I love
You're bubbly all over again.
Yes.
So where is he from? Like, you gotta tell me how you met at least.
Well, he's here in Texas, I will say that. I'm in the Dallas area. He's in the Fort Worth area, and we plan on being together October 7th, the day before my birthday.
Okay.
The day you get married. You're getting married October 7th. So he proposed.
Yes.
This is amazing.
It is. And the crazy fun thing is that you're not gonna believe this one, because I never did this in all my life, Kendra, but I have to tell you. We met through Facebook and go to the same church. I shouldn't put that out there, but we're keeping it secretive. And he loves me, I love him. So we actually decided to talk through texting. He called me on video. I was so excited. I was like, this man doesn't want to talk to me to our wedding day. Why? But oh my gosh, we just are so.
You guys have met in person, obviously, right?
I'm sorry?
You've met in person, obviously.
No.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Lady, you've never met this man in person? Are you serious? Then I froze it at just the right time because she's looking like a clown making statements like this. Come on, lady. How old are you?
But I know him personally, though, in person. We just haven't had that date in person.
What?
We had virtual dating. Not virtual, the text dating, I should say. But I saw him once through video.
Wait. Y'all go to the same church?
Yes. But that's supposed to be a secret, Kendra.
Okay, that's fine. But you've never talked to each other in the church?
We've talked to each other by phone only through text and then virtual call.
But I have a question. If you go to the same church, why haven't you interacted with each other?
She in Texas, they probably go to I don't know, one of those big international churches that has multiple locations, so therefore at the same church, even though they're not physically at the same church. I have no idea. This sounds like some Nigerian scam bullshit if you ask me.
Because it's a secret, Kendra. We can't let anybody know we're together.
What?
Why not?
That I can't reveal, because it's too much into the personal side of his side.
Man,
Stop the cap. You do realize that we can see you lying, right?
Man, this lady's so full of it. It's because she don't have a proper answer for that, Kendra, because she's obviously being scammed. I know it. Kendra, you know it. And likely in her heart of hearts, she knows it as well. But delusion is a much better pill to swallow, I would suppose.
I can say.
Is he married to somebody else right now?
Likely.
No.
Roseanne, respectfully so. Why would you marry a man you have never met in person?
Great question.
Let me just say I know him personally, but we haven't met in person on a date. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
And Roseanne, respectfully so. Why would you marry a man you have never met in person and been on a date with?
I have to be honest, at first I felt the same way you did. At first I was like, why do you not want to meet in person? I'm used to going on a date. I'm used to wine and dining. I'm used to entertainment, the theater, the arts, everything. And it was like, okay, this is what he wants. Let me try it. After I tried it 5 months strong, Kendra, I have to say that this is the man of my dreams. He makes me comfortable. He makes me happy. I can talk to him about anything and everything. And he builds me up. When I'm down, I'm happy with him. When I'm sad with him, he lifts me up. When I'm sad about anything with my daughter passing, I was just sad recently, he lifts me up, he builds me up. That's what I needed in my life. I needed love, happiness, peace. I needed to be built up when I was down and to be just happy all around, just financially, physically, emotionally, spiritually. I'm so happy, Kendra.
And part of me just wants to rant about how this lady is being scammed and being a bit of a dumbass. That's what my first inclination is. But I also think there's some trauma mixed in here because, as she stated, she lost her daughter just back in February. So that's only been 6 months from now. And it's sad, man, when people rush into these relationships with other people to try to compensate from a previous pain been going through, her daughter passing away. Sad.
I've never been happy in all my life. I chose him because he chose me. And I know it's sent by God. That I do know. So I'm happy. So I just came to give an update.
Roseanne, wait, you can't leave just like that.
Yes.
You can't leave just like that. Here's the deal. I say this for love. I think you went through something very traumatic with losing your daughter. God is so good, and I'm happy he sent you a person to help you along this journey. But do not marry a man you have never met in person.
Bang! Bang! It's good!
Kendra G with some rare good game, but this is kind of obvious. This lady's delusional.
I want you to spend more time. Hold on, hear me out. Hear me out. I want you to spend more time with him in person before you legally bound yourself to him. Now, if he's been a man that's in your life that's been talking to you, glory be to God, because I feel like you needed that, Yeah. But I don't want you to sign up for life with a person. You don't know him really yet until you're really around him in person. And I'm happy that you're happy. I really want you to be happy.
Thank you.
I want you to be happy. But I don't want you to make such a drastic decision of marrying a man you have never even met in person.
I'm not scared, Kendra.
It's not about being scared.
Not the point.
Being scared. I know you love the Lord, and I know all those things. But I just want you to be wise in the human experience. And marriage is, you never met in person. Like that's a big thing, Roseanne.
It's obvious. And this woman mentioned on her first appearance about how her second husband was a scammer and she recognized it and she left him. But you already got scammed once. She's just desperate at this point. And nothing that Kendra G can say to her is going to convince her otherwise. She going to marry this dude.
Yes.
And I love you too much to just say, go ahead and do it. So get to know him in person. Get to know him in person before you marry him. Please.
I will think about that one, Kendra, because I'm to the point now where I don't want to wait anymore. I want to be with him intimately, married, happy forever, family, everything.
Okay, but Roseanne, what is the reason why y'all cannot meet in person before you get married?
That was the question I had, and then I felt comfortable with it because of his.
What was his answer to the reason why he can't meet you before he marries you?
Well, the answer is personal. I can't share that.
Stop the cap.
It's not a reason. He hasn't given her one. If he did, he gave her a bullshit reason. She don't want to say it because it'll make her seem as foolish as she actually is. Delusion is better.
Reveal who he is as a person. That's why I can't share a lot with you, Kendra.
This man could be literally married to somebody else.
He's not.
You don't know that.
I do.
You don't.
Kendra, I do. Trust me, I do.
I don't think you
Kendra,
do.
I'm going to chat with you privately, okay? I promise you. I will. I promise.
There's no, you go to the same church and he can't even, that right there, God doesn't keep secrets. If God does something, he wants the world to know about it. So you and your own belief of the Lord, hold on, hear me out, because I know all you know is, hold on real quick. I know all you know is the Lord. Let me tell you something. God don't keep no secrets. God wants to get the glory. He gonna make sure the world knows. So if you gotta keep it a secret, that should be your indication it's not from God. God don't keep secrets.
I thought that exactly what you're saying, because with my second husband, he wanted to keep me a secret. Remember the one from Nigeria? And I was like, why do you want to keep me a secret? Then I find out he had this wife that was his ex-wife that he was trying to bring to the country through his kids, through me. I was like, oh no. So after a year and 2 months of marriage, I broke that off. But I don't feel that with this guy at all. I feel none of that at all. None of those.
It's not about what you feel, honey. It's about what you're experiencing. And like I said, nothing I'm gonna say is gonna change your mind. But I will say this: God don't keep secrets. Everything that God does, he wants the world to know about it. So if you got to keep it a secret, that to me is not from God.
Well, the vision that I had when the Spirit just came to my car for the Ministry of Music and Teaching, Nationwide Radio and TV, because I sing and I write and I love teaching. And I know that he already is doing those things. So I know that we're a perfect fit, Kendra. I'm going to take what you said to heart, though. I really am. I promise.
Okay. Keep me going.
Very happy.
I want you to be happy. I do want you to be happy. I just want you to not be delusionally happy.
I'm not delusional. My sister thinks I am, but I'm not.
She just said her sister thinks she's delusional.
There's no logical excuse why you guys cannot meet in person before you get married.
Exactly.
And if you go to the same church, there's no logical excuse why he can't date you, why he can't meet you, why y'all can't spend time together, why for the last 5 months he could not meet you face to face. There's no logical excuse unless he's in jail. Is he in jail?
No, he's not.
Stop
I
the
don't know
cap.
what excuse he's giving you that made you convinced it made sense, but there's no excuse that makes sense for 5 months.
I just saw him live on video, Kendra, just 2 days ago. I just saw him live on video just 2 days ago.
On video. I'm talking about in person. You talking to me live in video.
That should be AI for all you know.
You need to be able to touch him, his arms, his hair, see where he lives, where he comes from. You need to see all that. There's no logical excuse for 5 months that he gave you, and y'all go to the same church where y'all could not be flesh to flesh and touch each other. There's no logical excuse.
Well, he told me he sent me roses this week, so I'm excited. I can't wait to get them here in my house.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, my sister's apartment. My sisters, remember?
Yeah, remember, she was staying with her sister. I remember that.
Okay, nothing I'm going to say is going to change your mind. So
nope.
It is what it is.
No, it's not. Be happy for me, Kendra.
Kendra said no. Kendra said no. Kendra said no.
I'm happy, Kendra, for real. But I'll give you another update, and I'll Instagram you or I'll message you through Facebook or something, but I'll give you updates. Okay?
We'll see. I'm waiting for it.
Bye, sweetheart.
I love you. Bye.
I love you too. I love you too. That makes me sad.
I feel it.
Makes me sad.
Yeah, Kendra, I get it. I feel you. A couple things. There's so many desperate people out here who are just, in fact, lonely. I mean, that's one of the most simplistic ways that I can explain it. There's a lot of people out here lonely and also a bit desperate. And I also believe that her losing her daughter just back in February was definitely an extremely traumatic event that she's likely hasn't got over yet. And it seems like it's affected her decision making, or possibly, as I stated earlier, her trying to replace that loss of her daughter by rushing into a new relationship with a man she obviously doesn't know. And on top of him possibly being married, like Kendra G alluded to, she doesn't know him. He could be a serial killer, raging alcoholic when she get in the same room with this individual. But hey, I really do wish her the best, and I would like to get an update on this story. Maybe she calls back into Kendra G and lets us know what happened. But hey, what the hell do I know? Just a weed head talking on YouTube. You guys let me know what you think after party in the comments. It's your commander, Theo Coop, but you can
Call me bitch.
do better. Squad, fall out.
Excuse me, bitches?